Oh, Walmart. What the F, man? Anyway, it's time for Nintendo Talk. What is up, everybody? Bobby here, the Nintendo Guru. Let's do the breakdown Monday through Friday, every day in between. I take 5 to 10 minutes. I take the top news stories of the day. I talk about them. I explain them. I give my opinions on them. So,
here we go.
Alright, so before we jump into the Walmart debacle thing, I wanted to kind of go over, I want to hit you with some good news, followed by the bad news. So with the good news, Nintendo has returned to profitability. It's pretty amazing. The quarter one, Switch is nailing it with them. Just some highlights that I wanted to kind of go over with Nintendo and the Switch and just their profitability altogether. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe for the Nintendo Switch. It was released earlier this year. It has sold 2.54 million units worldwide as of the time of the report. ARMS has sold 1.18 million units globally. And that's just released in June, so that's pretty amazing. Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild has continued to perform well since its launch. It has sold 1.16 million units worldwide. That is a total of 3.92 million units overall. During this same time, Amiibo figures have sold approximately 1.60 million units and 1.3 million units for card-type Amiibos. Digital sales and DLC for the Switch have grown steadily. During that time, about a total of 11 billion yen, which is a 41% increase on a year-to-year basis. So I would expect wholeheartedly to see a lot more DLC coming our way. During this quarter, the Nintendo Switch has done 1.97 million units, which is a total of 4.7 million units. For software, they've moved about 8 million units, little over 8 million units for the quarter, total of 13.6 million units. This is insane. This is just amazing to see what Nintendo is doing and how much of a turnaround they're having. I'm happy for them. I really am. This is, as a Nintendo fan, this is really good to see. It's exciting time to be a Nintendo fan. It's exciting for Nintendo. So congratulations to them, and I hope this all just continues. So earlier today, some news started to come out, and I want to thank Jesse Sacken, before I even begin, follower of the channel, follower on Twitter, becoming a very good friend of mine. He's been in contact, we've been talking. He was able to secure an SNES Classic during the Walmart pre-orders that went up Friday evening, Saturday morning, along those lines. And essentially what's happening is the report started happening this afternoon, and then Jesse tweeted me and was like, man, Nintendo Guru was like, my order got canceled. This is nuts. And I immediately said to him, like, can you send me the email? Because I'm reading all this stuff going up, but I don't know anybody personally at that point who had it canceled. So I just wanted to make sure, like, everything I'm starting to read, because people are freaking out and going nuts. And I just wanted to make sure, like, hey, what exactly is happening here? Where is the downfall with this? So you break it down and you look at it, and essentially the email states, thank you for your interest for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System Classic Edition. As you are aware, this is a highly sought after console that will launch later this fall. Unfortunately, due to a technical glitch, the Super Nintendo Classic Edition was mistakenly made available last Friday evening ahead of the official release date. We regrettably will have to cancel this item on your order. We know that this is incredibly disappointing to you, and we are truly sorry for this mistake. In regards to the cancellation of this item, if you pay by credit card, and then they just break down like, hey guys, you know, we're going to reimburse you if we took money from you, basically the way it is. The official launch date for this item is 9/29. Please check back on the product page on Walmart.com prior to this date for any updates. I hope you'll give us another chance to earn your business. So, in my mind, I'm thinking all kinds of things, and the initial is to who's to blame for something like this. I had called this a couple days ago, and I had said that I felt that these would get canceled. I had said that I felt that it was a glitch. I said that I felt that someone was doing basically a placeholder page and mistakenly set it to go active. These things were up for an extremely long period of time, which sometimes tells you like something's not right. There's no way that one store has this many for pre-orders. The pre-orders normally, the max I think I've ever seen pre-orders, I mean, look at guys, we've all been through this, right? So what's the max? 30 minutes? 40 minutes tops. I've never seen like an hour or so these things still being up. I feel like it got shut down when Walmart caught it and was like, whoa, what's going on here? Where are all these orders coming from? So essentially, you look at it and it's like, what exactly is taking place here? What went down? It looks to me, I mean, they're telling you there's a glitch. I think that's what happened. I think someone was putting a placeholder up, getting a page together. Amazon has them. Best Buy has them. I think Target has them now. All the different placeholders are up and in place. So that way, when you go to the site and you type in SNES Classic, basically what pops up is like, hey, here's the product. This is all the stuff. Here's some ratings that people are going to rate on. And even though they don't have the product, they're going to put ratings and reviews, whatever. And then over here is, you know, you want to get emailed when this goes live, you click here and all that stuff. I think that's ultimately what Walmart was trying to do, and something went bad. Somebody made a mistake. And at the end of the day, like, it's sad. I feel like if you're laying blame, I think that 95% of this falls on Walmart. Probably 100% would fall on Walmart. But I do feel like Nintendo has to take some of the blame here. And why do I say that? I feel like, and I've said this numerous times, I don't understand why Nintendo doesn't start the pre-order process like months in advance. Like, they should have started the pre-order process maybe 2 months before they even announced this thing was coming. And then what they should have done is taking pre-orders for a month. And then that's what you know you have to make. Look, if Nintendo would just do this, it would stop the scalper situation. Because look, if I know that I have this month to pre-order, and that's it, and I get it, and then what you do is you look at that and you gauge it and you go, hey, here is, you know, 100,000 units that got pre-ordered. We're going to do 10% above or 20% above, whatever you need to have the fluff factor. So this way, when Joe homeowner didn't realize they were up for pre-orders, he wants one, he goes in, he don't have to fight tooth and nail to get one. He can just walk in the door and pick one up. It's not a free-for-all, you know. And again, at this point, like, if you do this, if you do pre-orders for a month, even 2 weeks, whatever it might be, you're eliminating the factor of people like buying up thousands of them. Let's get realistic, buying up 20 or 30 of them and then selling them on eBay for $500, $600, $700, because that's essentially what's happening at the end of the day. So I feel like that's partly where the Nintendo blame comes into all this. But overall, like, this thing here, if you're going to get mad, you need to get mad at Walmart in particular for this particular situation. The culture we're living in now, the cutthroat, the drive yourself crazy, the stress levels, that's Nintendo's culture that they've created. That falls wholeheartedly on top of them. This particular situation, when I'm sitting there and I'm seeing tweets where people are mad at Nintendo because of this, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with this particular situation. You can blame them for that. But I feel like overall, the frenzy that's created, this culture that we live in where we don't know anything and it's a guessing game, is just driving people insane. It happened during the entire Amiibo thing. I got news for you. Doug Bowser sat there and told us we've learned our lesson. Have you? Because I see the same things happening here that happened during the NES Classic. And it's a telltale sign that you have not learned your lesson yet, which is sad and scary at the same time. So hopefully this all gets fixed. I really hope it does. We can only hope. So that is all. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please click the like button, share it with all your friends. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe, hit the bell. It's all good stuff, trust me. Follow me, Instagram, Twitter, at Nintendo Gurus. Jesse, thank you again for the email. I appreciate it. That is all. See me later.